I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Which is the first commandment of all?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Master, thou hast said the truth. There is one God, and none other but He. And to love Him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love his neighbor as himself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God.
Yo, hearts in chat right now, flames in chat right now for all the reactors out there, and in particular Larry 1K who's here with us right now. So, bro, let's make something happen, man. What's the plan? You want to throw me some words?
That's up. I got 3 words. For you, man.
Yes.
3 words.
Yes. What you got, bro?
All right. So my first word. I want to put this word together, but it's Jesus Christ. It's Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. All right. Hell yeah. Yeah.
First word. All right. The second word, we're gonna go with Lucifer.
Lucifer. All right. We got a theme going.
Lucifer.
All right. Yep.
Yes, sir. The last word we're gonna go with is rapture.
Rapture. Which, like, what does that mean exactly? Like, of course, I'm familiar with that word, but like, what is the rapture?
Like, I guess, like, you know, in biblical terms, like when Jesus, because I'm a Christian, when Jesus come back and like bring his people, so like I guess like grab or gather up.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, dope. We got this, man. Jesus Christ, Lucifer, and the rapture, y'all. We about to do it. Here we go. You ready?
Let's go. I'm ready, man.
All right, let's go. Larry 1K is here. Yo, come on, yeah, come on, hey. When they hear him rhyme, they like, he's just nice. Rappers hear me spitting, they be yelling, Jesus Christ. H-Mac never stop, you'll be taking a loss. Rappers got me pissed off, man, they got me so cross. Hey, Mac coming through since my 2nd grade recital. I told you that my rhyme book is something like a Bible. H-Mac, I be taking rappers into churches, recording in the pews while I'm dropping rhyme verses. Yeah, this is biblical, all these rappers miserable. Every time I rhyme, I'm about to paint the visual, doing something different. Here's what I'm saying, rappers dropping to their knees right now and straight praying, like, please Lord above, help bring me love, cause this dude named Mac, well, when push comes to shove, I'm pretty sure he's about to go harder than the rest. Please Lord help me, he's putting me through a test. I don't know if there's a way that I can survive, cause compared to all these rappers, man, he got more drive, plus he got more practice and he got more bars, plus his lyrics like my life right now, cause they hard. Someone help me find a path through this. I don't know what I can do, help me Judas. Mac moving with the movement, y'all know I'ma crush it. I leave you flustered every single time I bust it. Now, listen, I be coming off top with the truest words. I spit the fire and my shit is flaming hot like Lucifer. Yeah, every time I'm rapping, I'ma make you panic. Yo, all my bars sound dark, satanic. Listen, I will excel from the place where I dwell. I'm with Big L right now, recording down in hell. No doubt, y'all know I'ma kick these rhymes. Shout to Big L, repping from the 139. Yeah, now I wouldn't say that myself unless Big L told us he would go there himself. So listen, I'm about to be there with him in the flames. Me and Big L straight spitting off the brain. Now, I do this forever, y'all know I'm hype. I be feeling like Lucifer, my dome got spikes. I got the tail as well and I grip the red trident. I'm stabbing through your heart each and every time I'm rhyming. Yeah, check the way I'm creating, there's no debating. I'm inflating from the heart while I'm spitting it hot as Satan. No contemplating, no deliberation is necessary. They hear the voice for 1 second, they say yes, it's Harry. Very much so, breathing flames like a dragon. I'm a fucking demon, got you screaming screaming while you lagging behind, cause there ain't another rapper who can flex like this. Ah, my bad, shit, that was The Exorcist. I'm flipping out. Harry Mack, y'all know I'm about to rip freeze. I got your head spinning out 360. Yeah, I'm here right now, they all aware. I'm twisted up and mangled while I'm crawling up the stairs. Yo, I'm spitting through the static, it's a habit. Boom, boom, there's some sounds in the attic. Yo, I come through with the fatness, I rap sick. I heard in a church in Tennessee they got a mattress. True story. Hey yo, y'all know I'ma burn it down. H-Mac, yo, I got it, I won't return the crown. I'm here for all my people, y'all know I'm a master. Coming off the top and causing a natural disaster. I was in the church just recording with the pastor. Yeah, I be rhyming so fast, bro, I move past ya. Yeah, and you know I'm the real deal, not an actor. They all up in the game, but they not even a factor. Treat it like Smash Bros, Mac flows smack ya. I'm about to gather my fans, it's the rapture. Harry Mack causing disaster like Katrina. Told you off the top I be flowing like Aquafina. I'm fancy like in a Beamer, but I don't have a car. All I do is ride a bike while I'm spitting these bars. Feel like J. Cole cycling through New York. I be smoking microphones just like some Newports. Now listen, I'ma let them all better witness. For me this music shit is religious. Yeah, and I'm slaying them all. Hey, rappers hit their knees, got them praying to God. Let's go, I told you I'ma let you better witness. Yo, for me this music shit is religious. Yeah, I'm the one you might see twice. I got rappers yelling, screaming out, Jesus Christ. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey guys, good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. It says there's 7 watching, but there's only 2 in the chat. Derek and Jim. Good to see you guys. All right. Kunal's there. Good to see you, Gaji. Good to see you. I'll put Jim hasn't got anything new out at the minute, but I'll put on an old one. See if anybody comes in. Chat. See if any more people come in. So let's do that now. Oh, wrong one. Hold on. Jim. Let's do one of Jim's oldies. Let's do one of Jim's oldies. I'll put the link in if anybody wants to come in. Hey, David. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. We have got one movie. I decided to do a movie tonight. It's movie night tomorrow night, but I decided to do one movie tonight that people have been asking for. I'm going to be doing the 8-Legged Freaks or Grandma's Boy tomorrow, but tonight we're going to do The Illusionist. Just one movie. I'm not having a big old night or anything, so one movie tonight. Let me put that in the thing. It's not usually movie night on a Thursday, but now and again, if I haven't streamed on a Thursday afternoon, I sometimes stream Thursday night, you know, because if I miss an afternoon, I sometimes go at night, and I missed this afternoon because I had something on. So, yes. So I thought, yeah, why not? We'll do one movie, The Illusionist. People have been asking for it for ages and just kept forgetting about it. So, yeah. I put the link in for StreamYard. Right, Jim. Right, so we're going to have to go oldest. And let's go down a bit. Because get ones that are about 3 minutes long or something. These fast ones were like a minute long, 40 seconds long, things like that. A little bit more, I think. One more. Stop there. Stop there. Come on, catch up. Right, now we're getting into the minutes ones. Hey, look. Do the old boat one, then we'll do another one after the boat. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do the old boat one. We'll start. Come on. Hey, Derek.
Hey, PJ.
How you doing, man?
Good.
Cool,
Just taking it easy.
Yeah, me too.
Good. And yeah, I've never seen The Illusionist before.
Oh, you've never seen it? Oh, it's good. It's got Edward Norton in it. It's a good movie.
Right.
Good movie.
I've seen like the posters for it, but that was it.
Oh, great movie.
Mm-hmm. Right on.
Cool.
Continue. Sorry.
No problems. Oh, there's a new one in shorts. Okay, Jim. I'll check it after this. I never check the shorts, actually. I always just check videos. Baz in the house. Good to see you, bro. So you're saying the shorts, Jim? Okay, let's do that. In your shorts. What are you doing, bitch? Hey, I am on all of them, aren't I? Yeah. Right, shorts. Ooh. Poison dog, dart frog. Love it. What the heck?
Time for your special treatment, my dear patient. This experimental serum will make you quite interested. Time for your special treatment, my dear patient.
Okay.
This experimental serum will make you quite interested. Time for your
Nice, but let's do this one because you're probably on about this one. Wow, look at the short. It's really extended. Never seen a short extend out like that. Nice. How come it's in shorts? Oh, it's less than 3 minutes. Okay, weird. Oh, it is versus Sam. Yeah. Well done, Sam. How much difference is that? Yeah. Nice. Comment. Yeah, it's weird. If it's under 3 minutes and if you do it on a phone portrait, it'll make it a short. But if you do it horizontal, if you do it landscape, it'll make it a video. Yeah, YouTuber a bit weird that way. Yeah, if it's under 3 minutes and you do it kind of portrait wise, it does. It uploads it as a short. If you have it horizontal, it'll upload it as a video. If it ever does that again, Jim, you can just put it into a video editor, just put it into an editor, and then you change the aspect from portrait to horizontal. You just change the aspect and then just change it that way, upload it to your computer or however you do it, and then YouTube will accept it as a video rather than a short. Michael had to do it when what's his name? Charles read out of Psalms for Michael, he did it on his phone, and he did it portrait, and it took less than 3 minutes. It took 2 minutes odd. So when Michael tried to upload it as a video, it uploaded as a short. So Flatch told him to go into a video editor and change the aspect ratio to the horizontal one, and it would upload as a video, and it did. Oh, I haven't seen it. Have you put any links in, Ninja? I haven't seen any. Canal, I mean. Must have been, hold on. Bonus track classified, find out. I didn't even know you said anything about tracks. Nothing's come through about tracks. No, nothing's come through anyway. There you go. Liked it, didn't I? Nice one, Jim. Nice one, mate. I left a comment in there for you as well, bro.
I just noticed today, like I looked at Jim's channel real quick because I forgot to thumb up his kitten videos. And then I thought about it. I should go back and thumb up like over at least a dozen that I've seen at least.
I've had to do that myself before.
Yeah, like of all of his videos that I actually have seen. I mean, if I'm gonna watch it, may as well leave a like. But absolutely, I've been slow in that regard. So I like the kitten videos though, but I'm gonna have to go back and.
Yeah, I'm the same. Sometimes I watch something and totally forget about liking it. So if I remember, I do it beforehand.
Procrastination is a flaw of mine. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'll do it later.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a flaw of every man, to be honest. Got that one.
We all have our hang-ups.
Absolutely. I got that one, Canal. That's one for the Rumble side. Wow, it's got a help tab that's now covering the arrow to send it, so I have to press it on my keyboard. Why won't that move? Can I move that? No. Oh, come on. They've got the help tab right in front of in the private chat. They've got the help tab right in front of the arrow where you send your message. It's right in front of it. So every time I click it, it just clicks up the help. So I have to send it through the keyboard. Why have they done that? Idiots. Anyway, yeah, we're done, Jim. Right, the video, I suppose. The video. It's that chapter, as you know, the Irish guy. We've done him once before. He talks about crime stuff. And this one's about YouTubers that have done stuff. I don't know exactly what they've done. Obviously, I think one's killed one of their family. Now it's a few YouTubers. I don't know if it's all that dark or whatever. I don't know. But usually how he tells his stories are quite good. And he's quite thorough. So we have done him once before. I just thought we'd do something different. Joker and Pennywise. Nice. So that one.
And Red.
Yes. That in private again. Paste. Right. That's two you've put in. Cool. I'll wait for the last one. I'll get the last one in a minute. Right, let's get this up.
Evil was fled.
Right. Right, that chapter. He's called it YouTubers Realizes Police Finally Discovered His Disturbing Secret. He's talking about one guy there, but there's a few, I think there's 4. Sail Away with Matthew Dennis, 3DD, Trent Pascal, and Calisthenics are all YouTube channels that simply on the surface, that's simple on the surface, sorry. But each had a horrifying event that behind the scenes destroyed lives. Here are more of YouTube's darkest channels. Okay, cool. I'm just wondering if I knew any of the channels. Probably a little while back. I don't know. I mean, this video is only a couple of days old, but these channels is probably like, I don't know, 10 years old. I'm just guessing.
Oh, that's a ways back.
Yeah. I would say, well, this one looks about 10 years. I'm just saying it because it looks like it might not be. I could be wrong, but we'll see. I'm sure he'll let us know. Nice one, Kunal. So both the RBs are up. Yeah, I've got them. I've got Carlin versus Pryor. I've got Joker versus Pennywise, and you've the bonus track. Got it now. Nice one, bro. Excellent. Let me put it in the private chat. So got it from Rumble side. Stupid place to put the help tab. Right, let's do it.
What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Calisthenics. I'm Kevin.
All right, guys, I'm sorry. I just woke up. But we are currently sitting here in a harbor in Situate. I actually was able to dock. I can't go too fast because it is still hurricane season, so I kind of got to be careful. There's actually another one coming up.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, I know this one.
I want you to know.
I know this guy. Yeah, this guy trying to get sympathy before he'd actually done it, and he was about to do something. Yeah, I know this one. Horrible, man.
But you mean everything to me. You done whatever you could.
Yeah, so why did you do it?
Thank you. I appreciate that. I love you so much. You love me like your own.
That's when he was about to
Everyone wants to know how you get your exercise in because you're so lean.
I do it like ISIS. I usually only do one at a time.
I'm sure many of you will be familiar with who this is, Nick Reiner.
And you know what? You're going to have to bail me out of jail.
On his YouTube channel, there's just one video, this, which in retrospect takes on an unsettling tone.
Sometimes I just come out to gather my...
And that's the thing, when you see channels like this and they've only got one video and you would see them acting maybe psychotic or whatever, you'd think it's satire or someone acting. Because back in the day, when YouTube was YouTube rather than their tube, when you could upload what you wanted, people were doing little acting skits and uploading just whatever they wanted, So, yeah, there'd be no reason to think, why, well, maybe it is real, but could it possibly be a skit? Is it, is it satire? So, yeah, sometimes they can be hard to suss out, I suppose.
My sick dog.
He discusses drugs use and going to jail, which is where he is right now.
The geniuses, the brilliant ones, the people I'm referring to myself.
After he stabbed his father, noted film director Rob Reiner, and his mother to death in their bed. Hey you, and welcome. My name is Mike. And in this little video, I have for you once again 4...
Mike, it looks like you're wearing lip gloss, bro. I like this guy. He's good. I like how he talks as well. He's funny. Let's give it a go. I think that's his catchphrase. Let's give it a go. He's Irish.
YouTube channels that each have their own dark and at times pretty horrifying twists to them. Each of these channels is up right now, much like Nick Rainer's, sometimes giving you an eerie glance into a disturbing case, other times being outright murderous. And with like 1 million videos posted on YouTube each minute, there is definitely some disturbing backstories there. From sailors who vanished to literal killers, we're going to get into all of it. But before we do, please subscribe to see new stories for the dark every single week. Now, you and I, let's give it a go.
Let's give it a go.
The first channel I want to talk to you about started off with great hope. It was a fresh start.
I'm sorry, I just woke up. But we are currently sitting here in a harbor in Situate. I actually was able to dock. I have my solar panels, which for some reason the order didn't end up going through, but they should be arriving tomorrow, which is good. I went ahead and plugged in so I could get everything charged up. And then I'll actually get the boat solar panels down at the next harbor.
We'll find out, David. I think they all did. There's about 4 people he's reporting on, he's covering in this. I think one is definitely murder. Well, two was definitely. So they might all be, I don't know, but they were YouTubers apparently, and they kind of like said a few things on YouTube. So, I dare say it might be murder for all of them. I'm not too sure, David. Definitely two of them.
Which will be really exciting. Really quick, so I'm from Colorado. My name's Matthew Dennis. I recently just kind of dropped everything and sold all my stuff and bought a boat and moved on to it.
In Salem, Massachusetts, a town known for its port and absolutely nothing else the locals would love, a young 22-year-old man named Matthew Dennis had just purchased a new boat. Well, it was a new boat for
Salem? Is that where the witch trials were? Salem, Massachusetts? Is that same Salem? I think it is, isn't it?
I do not.
It's a 28-foot.
Sorry, Derek.
Oh, I said I do not know, like if that's Salem,
right.
Massachusetts or not. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder. Let me just find that out. Were there witch trials in Salem, Massachusetts? It's hard to say that word. Yeah, it was. It was. Yeah. Yeah, right enough. Aye, PJ, unless you get into, why? What's Amid about that? You need to tell me that one, bro. Oh, yes, I know what you mean. Whether they were dunked or set in fire. Is that what you mean? Is that what you're talking about?
Or it's a Peterson 28-1.
John Owen the Who's. Good to see you, brother. Good to see it.
So it's a 28-foot single mast, keel stepped sailboat. I bought it in Boston. I bought it in Salem, which is just a little bit north of Boston. And I just recently sailed it across the Boston Harbor into Scituate. I'm making my way down to the Cape Cod Canal.
Yeah, I was going to play another Harry Mark tune at one point, but then I realized when I downloaded it that it was Harry Mark and it was at the NBA. It was at one of the NBA events type thing, so it would have been copyrighted, so I couldn't do it. I was like, it would have been cool to see, but it would have been copyrighted because it was a sports event, so I couldn't do it.
I'm going to sail through the Cape Cod
You
Canal
do it in the
hopefully on
side,
down
though.
to Florida, making just kind of stops along the way, hitting anchorages, resting up when I need to. This is my first time single-handing something this big, and I'm definitely in way over my head.
It was September 2022, and Matthew, he was going on an adventure.
So this one was only just under 3 years, just over 3 years ago.
At least that's how it started.
September 22. Yeah,
Matthew
just over
Joseph
3 years
Dennis was
ago.
originally from Loveland, Colorado, born February 2000 in Fort Collins. Matthew and his sister Michaela grew up with foster
2000, same age as my daughter up in Scotland. Yeah, she was born 2000, January 2000. She was almost a millennium baby, almost 1st of January. She was due on the. When was she actually due? She was born the 17th, but she was due on the 3rd. She was a few weeks late,
foster parents, who cherished them till they found their forever family, which they did when Matthew was 6. The Dennis family, as you probably guessed. Matthew was gregarious, ambitious, a devout Catholic, and went on missions in New Mexico and Tanzania, if you can.
Devout Catholic might have been partly the problem. The doctrine of Catholicism, possibly.
Believe that. He was also an extremely talented swimmer, which is of no surprise. He would later take to sail, coming from a landlocked CO. Matthew, he was full of confidence, as you will absolutely hear, but he was someone who was really struggling to find direction in his life as a man in his early 20s. He went on one adventure after another, always trying to find something.
How's it going, guys? Matthew Dennis here. Happy Wednesday. Today I want to focus on expecting the unexpected. So much.
Seems like a normal dude as well, doesn't he? Man. I don't exactly know if it's the one that stabbed his parents, but, I'm not sure.
And my thoughts on like Catholicism, it's like, they're not really alone, like amongst, different groups, like people posing as, part of their group.
Right, of course.
And
Yes.
it happens all over the place. Wheat and tears all over. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Even
Right, so
though I don't agree with the doctrine and the Catholicism that comes with the Catholicism, they also get people like pretending to be them to get away.
Yeah, it's like an area where it's easy to like, pretend you have sheep's wool.
You got religion or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
so.
Yeah, that's true. 100%.
Yep.
Of life is put into numbers and we quantify and we make a routine around. But a lot of times, the biggest impacts of our lives are the ones that we didn't see coming. Nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow. A lot of people have a general idea, but nobody knows. So expect the unexpected and find comfort in the fact that anything can happen. Have a good one, guys.
He started his own company in January 2022. Consolidate.
That right, 330 years since the Salem witch trials. Wow, what a quinky dinky. The old 3-3.
Marketing, which, going by Wayback Machine, states its mission is Consolidate Marketing was founded to help others start and scale their passions into full businesses. So many potentially great businesses fail due to ineffective abilities to gain traction with the correct clients. Do not make the same mistake. Focus on the business and allow us to focus on the minutiae that is the modern social marketing world. Wow, I feel like I know so much about that by just that word vomit salad.
I was going to say it's a little bit word salady. They could have put it in easier terms than that, and it would have sounded better.
So there you have it. He also started a podcast called This Exquisite Life.
We know lots about word salad over here.
Let's have a listen, despite that work on the title.
How's it going, guys? Matthew Dennis with Consolidate Marketing. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic week. I'm particularly excited for this one. There's one project that we are working on that I cannot wait.
That's his hair. That's exactly how mine grows when it's long. Exactly. Same color as well. Exactly like that.
Wait to see the change unfold from it. More information to come on that. Until then, do check out the new episode of the Exquisite Life podcast released this afternoon. Links in bio.
Welcome to the Exquisite Life. My name is Matthew Dennis. I'm a successful 22-year-old and striving to be more successful every day. I wanted to start this podcast as...
What makes you successful, though? That's the thing. Are you talking about career? Are you talking about faith? You know what I mean? Prospects, whatever. You know, it depends what you see as successful. I know what the world sees as successful. You know, it's money.
Kind of a guiding voice for young men, because I think that this is a struggling generation of identity and who we are and what we need to be doing and what we can be doing. And there's a lot of...
If you were a voice for young men, then you shouldn't have been doing what you were doing at the end of it, that's for sure. Just hope that nobody took inspiration from it.
Limiting factors out there, and there's a lot of false information out there. And I want this to be kind of a safe haven for information, a resource if you want to grow and better yourself on this pursuit of what I'm calling the exquisite life.
Exquisite life.
But Matthew, he wanted success, and he considered himself successful. He just didn't know what he wanted to do with life. He tried professional chess. He looked into working in law. He'd worked in the automotive industry. He had started his own marketing company. He started a self-help podcast. And like a lot of other things, the podcast didn't last terribly long. And so it was that in August of 2022, he stopped running his business. He quit his own thing. Can you quit your own business? I guess you can, because he did. And he proudly announced on his podcast his future plans. He posted his last episode on September 8, 2022. He then sold everything he owned and was off to Massachusetts. In Salem, Massachusetts,
a lot of people seem to go through that type of existential crisis, don't they? Where all of a sudden it's like, right, I'm just going to go into the wilderness, sell everything off, you know what I mean, go off grid and just do that. And that happens a lot. That happens quite a lot.
Purchased a 28-foot fiberglass sailboat with plans to sail from Massachusetts all the way down to Florida, documenting his entire journey on TikTok, which is no longer up, and YouTube. I guess he felt his new adventure would be to be a travel YouTuber type kind of guy.
How's it going, everybody? I did something pretty stupid today. Well, I did a lot of stupid things today, I think. But
I'm happy because the wind is good. I am on a sailboat right now. Right. What's up, guys?
I don't know what it's
Beautiful day here. A little cloudy, but that's all right. I'm leaving today, head to Situate. Hopefully grab my bag that the airplane lost. Gotta love that.
Hey, Roger, how you doing, man? Good to see you, dude. Good to see you, man.
Follow along, guys. We're gonna take this boat, sail away. We're gonna sail her all the way down to Florida.
Tell you, I'm sure YouTube's playing tricks. They literally had like 11 people in a second ago. Well, 10 seconds ago. And now it's like, it went down to 4. Weird.
Florida. And this is my first time single-handling a boat this big. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little sketchy.
But this would be Matthew's final adventure. Things were not good from the start. I mean, there were bad signs. He lost his bag while he was flying from Colorado to Boston. It was September, which is hurricane season on the eastern seaboard. He broke his arm.
On top of that, I'm literally going to be doing it single-handed because I'm pretty sure I broke my arm. So that's super exciting. I'm hoping it's just a sprain.
We're gonna do our best to avoid the hurricane that's currently coming through as well.
I don't think this guy has done anything wrong. I think he just disappears, if I remember rightly. I don't think he's done anything wrong. I think he just disappears. I think. I could be wrong.
Waves are supposed to get up to like 30 feet.
Sorry, was you going to say something there? No? Okay.
I'm sorry, what's that, PJ?
I thought you were sorry. No, I thought you were going to say something.
Oh, no, I'm just, I've never heard of this guy before. I'm not even sure what to think.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he actually has done anything wrong. I could be wrong, but it kind of rings a bell now. Now I see, like, now he's got that splint on his arm. Something rings a bell that I think he went missing.
Okay.
I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong.
I don't know.
Got that feeling.
Around here, and that's as big as my boat. We're almost there. Hopefully we don't run into that. Beautiful.
He did, in fact, run into that. That was Hurricane Fiona.
Right. Hurricane Fiona is currently passing Massachusetts, which is why we got these crazy wind gusts.
Right. So I think he's gone missing. Right. I think it rang a bell. It did ring a bell.
After going through that, he posted his final video September 25th, 2022.
And I'm excited. I'm really excited to get out of this bay. I've been trying to get out of this bay for a week now, and that's just ridiculous. It should have been a 1 day, if not 2 day thing. But
he did make it out of Buzzards Bay and continued on south. It was 4 days after he posted.
What's that, David? Oh, wrong one. This happens a lot in the Northeast. People get on a boat and disappear. Happened to my friend's dad when I was in high school. Yeah, absolutely. It's quite a common story. I'm from the Northeast Scotland, but I'm from the Northeast nonetheless. But yeah, no, it's a common story. Shame.
This video that he was off the coast of Long Island. He made contact with Coast Guard on September 29th. And then, the very next day, the hurricane hit. Hurricane Ian, which he mentioned he was expecting.
And I just was getting hit all night with waves. They were about, 3 feet, maybe 4 feet. But they were just hitting me from the side. I don't know why my anchor didn't want to swing me around. I can't go too fast because it is still hurricane season, so I kind of got to be careful. There's actually another one coming up. So I think it's supposed to be, I'm supposed to hit it probably Wednesday to Friday this week, kind of depending on my progress.
Right.
But I'll have to find a good place to just kind of anchor out so I'm not messing around with 40-foot waves and hurricane 50-knot winds.
He's talking about, excuse me. He's talking about being careful in a hurricane. Is that what he says? No, dude, if you were being careful, you wouldn't even be out there in the first place. What are you thinking?
Right, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you certainly shouldn't. I mean, whether you're going to go out and go off grid or whatever, you still got to be bloody careful. Especially more so if you're off grid, you know? Yeah, right.
No, why would he ever decide to try to do that during a hurricane or hurricane season? Yeah.
And then he hurt his arm, and you know.
Well, right.
And so you're one man sailing in that wind with a heart possibly broken. That's not going to go too well.
And after that, Matthew Dennis just vanished. He has never been seen again. The last time anybody heard from him was when he replied to a text sent from family. They were worried about him with the hurricane hitting, asking if he was okay, as the waters would be extremely rough. The last message he sent, yes, alive, and it's a beautiful sunset. Soon after, communication was gone, and the Coast Guard began a search for him. This is what the storm looked like when he vanished. And since then, not even his boat has been found.
I mean, even if you went out before the storm, you know, and was running into it, that you knew it was coming, it was forecasted, you hurt yourself. I mean, it's a shame he's gone 100%. It's a shame that he's gone missing. I feel for his family. And I pray for his family.
People can die easily, just even in rivers or streams. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
never mind in the ocean during a hurricane. What?
Right. And I pray to the Lord that his family are comforted and they get some kind of closure. Absolutely. But he's an adult. He should have known better. That especially hot, knowing the forecast, knowing it could be dangerous. He should have turned around unless he had this death wish. You know, unless he had that, you know, he still should have turned around, like, obviously, you know.
Well, it's like he ran into the Coast Guard. They said, and if I were the Coast Guard, I'd be like, I think we need to escort this guy to the beach and make sure he stays there or something. He's trying to make this trip out here during a hurricane. Something's wrong.
Well, he kind of went off grid, Roger, so it probably.
But then again, maybe he just has that freedom to. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Coast Guard finally suspended the search for Matthew Dennis on October 11th, and still to this day, nothing, absolutely nothing.
Well, I would pray, Lord, that you comfort his family and that we get closure somehow. I mean, I don't know how likely it is for a body to be found, Lord, but, you know, I hope that they get closure somehow, Lord. Protect him, comfort him, Lord. Amen. But yeah, he should have known better, really.
Well, it's like he was being sent warning signs already.
Right.
Breaking his arm, running into the actual Coast Guard before the hurricane hit, you know.
Very much
like,
so.
You know, and if those were those two obvious ones, I mean, God, you know, it was giving more subtle ones too, like, don't do that.
Right.
And he just, kept going for it. It's like, dude.
I'm talking about the Salem Witch Trials. He's got the Salem Witch book there.
I'm going to get another copy. I'll be back.
Yeah, go for it. I think I might do the same in a minute.
Has ever been found of this guy just looking
Actually, I'm going to go and get a coffee myself. I'll leave this playing, guys.
For adventure. It's a pretty tragic story of a man who wanted adventure and seemingly bit off more than he bargained for. Not very experienced, moving to a place he's never been during the worst sailing time of the year with a fractured arm, at the very least. But he did finally find that adventure. He was so
And he's not very experienced. Well, he should not have even have attempted this on his own. Even a crew shouldn't have attempted it in a storm. Silly.
And speaking of people living very active online lives, you know, you can really learn a lot about them, like a surprising amount. Truly, these days, with all of us having prolific online lives, social media work for a lot of us, you need to be careful about what is out there about you, because if the wrong information also falls into the wrong hands, it can make your life miserable or even worse. For many of us, our names are out there, addresses, emails, social media handles, and more. Things you really don't want just anybody to be able to find. And unfortunately, they've probably already found them. Like, check your spam folder right now. It's full to the brim. But it can get worse than spam with the amount of info out there on sketchy sites. Scammers can get it and they'll know all.
Is that his sponsor? Yeah, let's zap it forward to there, because I can skip it. It's a premium.
Okay, so I did fib a little at the beginning because one of the channels I'm going to talk about is not up anymore. And that is Big Money T. I'm sure he was dabbing when he came up with that name. Is dabbing still a thing? What was posted on that channel, though, was very similar to what was posted on another, also run by the same fella, named Trent Pascal. In October 2020, though, something was posted very much out of the ordinary.
Okay, here I'm going to show you how to make the quickest, simplest, easiest, probably the cheapest way to make a good external battery for the GoPro.
And the previous uploads were all your typical family affair. Son's first day at elementary school, vacations, how-tos, home video type stuff. The Trent Pascal in question was 47-year-old Trent of Lamarck, Galveston County, Texas. Trent had been married to 30-year-old Savannah Pascal for a good few years, and they had two kids together. This has come 2020.
So this is right. So this is another person, right? Got you.
However, by 2020, things were really not good between the two of them, like at all. There would be allegations of infidelity, and although the neighbors would say they had never publicly seen them arguing,
I suppose that's true. Some people do have especially when you're young. Sometimes you can be overly confident, David. Absolutely, that's true. But having no experience, thinking you could bear a storm, you could weather that storm and go through it on your own with a broken arm. There's a lot of laboring to do when you're out at sea on your own. You're doing everything. But yeah, no, I get you, bro. Understandable. Long Island Sound is 350 feet deep. In certain areas, you sink. Nobody ever going to find you. Right. That's the thing. That's why I was praying for closure in some kind of way. I didn't think you'd be able to be found, but it would be a fluke if you are.
Behind closed doors, shit was very much going down between Trent and Savannah. He was 17 years older than her, but they had been together for a few years. Trent...
Absolutely. Of course, it was unforgiving. And it's, you know yourself, what was a powerful thing.
Though, as you will see, probably not the easiest guy to live with, as he is this much of a narcissist. And when I say this much, I mean like this much.
You gotta wait till it starts smoking up before you. You won't even hardly see. I'd get in the shade right there if I was you, because you're gonna get a glare on your phone.
I don't see any right now. In my ear.
33% more. They've got to have the 33s all over the place. Oh, you got the sun as well.
All right, start recording. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it is recording. What are you talking about?
Now, this is with the Halo Angel. I think it's an 80 millimeter. The Angel Halo LEDs. If you go on eBay and type in Angel Halo LED.
Trent, though, he had no history of violence. He's never been charged with anything like that, but he did have a couple of thefts on his record. So that makes what happened on August 21st, 2020, all the more shocking. Earlier that day, in the Pascal home, there had been, well, it's only ever been described in the police reports as an incident between Trent and Savannah, likely some kind of big blow-up argument or...
Oh, yeah, this is the dude that you've seen in the intro. Yeah. Sick man, and the way he was going on in that video, he needs the one needed sympathy.
Or whatever. Savannah then left the home to go and check on her kids who were at school. Why she did that, was she worried about her kids, remains unknown. But she would then return back to her home with her mom, Shirley. When Savannah and her mom, Shirley, arrived back to the house, to the Pascal home, Shirley went to use the bathroom in the master bedroom, the ensuite. At which point, Trent, who had been home the entire time, jumped out of the shower in the master bedroom, pointing a revolver at Shirley. He was saying he was going to kill both her and his wife, Savannah. Shirley ran, slamming the bathroom door on Trent. Trent chased her out, and Shirley would say as she ran, she heard gunshots coming from directly behind her. Shirley ran to her neighbors, calling the cops, and upon seeing Trent leave the home, she went back in and found her daughter, Savannah, dead on the floor of the master bedroom with 2 gunshot wounds to her stomach. She was later pronounced dead. Hours later, police would find Trent in a Walmart parking lot. He pulled a gun on them and was shot multiple times by police, but he survived.
They found it parked here at this Walmart on I-45.
Oh, you'd be in Davy Jones's lot there, man, if you're in the sea. Absolutely, bro, man.
North and West Road.
That suspect was spotted along with another gentleman in a different car that was driven back towards the vehicle that we were initially searching for.
Deputies say they ordered the vehicle to stop and asked the suspect and his friend to step out of the vehicle.
He produced a handgun from underneath his shirt and had it in his hand. It was a revolver. Deputies, and specifically a patrol sergeant, ordered him to drop the weapon.
He had a handgun and produced it from his shirt and had it in his hand. Well, where else has he got to have his handgun when he produced it from his shirt? He's not got anyone else, is he? Hey, Chris, how you doing, bro? Good to see you. Good to see you, man.
He did not comply with his orders and he was shot.
Trent was transported to Memorial Hermann, where investigators say he's in critical condition.
It was later on that very same day that neighbors found this video, which had been posted to YouTube on his YouTube.
This is the video.
Channel just hours previous. Now, it was initially reported that the video was filmed after the shooting, after he murdered Savannah in their bedroom, but before he fled the house. However, upon viewing it, I think
it was him planning to do it. And then at the end of the video, I think you see them about to come in the door. So he goes to hide in the bathroom at that point during the video.
I think it's more widely believed that he filmed this video before, and I'm talking minutes before, Savannah and her mom Shirley entered the house, and he murdered his wife in cold blood.
I'm recording this because I want my daughter to know that I love you, Mackenzie Pascal. I'm so sorry that I've done this. I want you to know that you mean everything to me.
Hey, PJ.
And William, I love you too.
Yeah.
When it has the captions on, can you move our
oh yeah, do you want to see them?
pictures? Yeah. Awesome. Thank you.
No problems, bro.
I love you so much. I love you like you're my own. I didn't choose this. Your mom chose this. She's been cheating on me.
See, he's even talking like he's already done it because he knows he's going to. I mean, and yes, she might have done these things to him, but to victimize himself, even though he has been a victim to that point, but to do that knowing he's going to kill them, then the morality, your higher ground goes out the window. You know, she might have been doing that things to you, but then you took that into your own hands, you know, and then did what you did. So in that aspect, and looking at that way from that point of view, deserves no sympathy at that point, because he has no remorse at that point, because he was planning to do it. It's premeditated, so he's victimizing himself there.
Long time. I have audio of her talking to other guys.
All right, Buzz.
I didn't do nothing wrong to her. When we first got together.
See, I didn't do nothing wrong. He's justifying everything. Even if that is so, you can't take that moral high ground now.
Told her, you're too young for me. There's an 18-year-old difference in her age. And I knew she was kind of too young, but I didn't. She's been playing me for a fool. I told her not to mess with me, not to mess with my emotions. Don't play with me. I got an audio where she was calling a guy yesterday on her way to get her eyelashes done. And
so you're trying to take, you know, when you're going to kill her, you're trying to take your kid's view of the mother, even though she's just had to go through the death, and now you're trying to taint her by putting all that bad things she did to you in there, trying to justify it. So you're trying to even taint her even more while she's going through her mom dying.
Well, and with what he said, like, oh, I told her not to mess with me. Meaning, whenever he decides that she's messing with him, whether she is or not, like, oh, that's just,
yeah,
you know,
that's it, implying that she shouldn't have done that. She knew.
Oh, right. No, which makes it her fault.
Yeah, it's her fault. She knew.
She calls me to do it. She messed with me. Like,
of course,
whatever,
it's
dude.
absolutely. Now, women can do terrible things, but if you go in and take the law into your own hands and do this, you're just as bad.
Like, it's like if you really don't want to hurt somebody, you don't put yourself in a situation like that in the first place. Like, this guy is just off the base.
If you were sure she was playing you for a fool, then you leave her. If she's playing you for a fool and not changing, you leave her, and you're justified to leave her, even within Christianity. If she's playing you for a fool, as in adultery, cheating, and that, you'd be justified then.
She said, "Hey, baby," and he goes, "Hey," and I was like, "That's not my voice. Why is she calling somebody else baby?" Then she started talking about a dream and everything, and she had with them too about sex.
A dream
and everything.
A dream.
I put everything into this relationship. I have done nothing to your mom. I've never hit her. I've
never hit her, but you end up killing her. I think. Yeah. What's the point in trying to justify? Oh, I never hit her, but I killed her. Oh.
Never hurt her. I've never called her names.
A
couple of times when I got really mad, I would say a bad word or something, but I've done everything I can. I haven't done anything wrong.
No tears.
I'm like, why me? My hair's a mess and I look horrible.
My hair's a mess and I look horrible. At a time like that, eh? My hair's a mess and I look horrible.
That's a real long face he's putting on.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Take these off.
In this likely...
You shouldn't have took them off because now we can see there's no tears.
Oh, I shouldn't even laugh.
Yeah, I know. I shouldn't even laugh. I know it's past, but still, people got hurt over it. But yeah, sad.
Preemptive confession. He's worried about his appearance. He's fake crying. Right. And trying to justify what he is about to do.
Bad, isn't it? I think they're about to come in the door.
It's an insincere apology to his children.
I'm so sorry. I don't have better words right now. I'm hurting so bad.
Really? How do you think your daughter's going to feel?
He keeps looking away, not because he's expecting the police, but because he's waiting for his wife, and he knows she will be home at any second. Likely when he heard somebody walk into the bathroom, he assumed it was his wife. Right. That's why he jumped out with the gun, and luckily he didn't kill Shirley just there dead right then. But she ran, Trent followed her, and then he encountered Savannah, who was just outside in the bedroom. Shirley fled the house. Savannah didn't.
And I just... I don't know what else to say. Sorry, I keep looking at the cameras. I don't know how much time I have. But I've never done anything like to her. I don't know. I was going back. My mind is everywhere. Thank you. I appreciate that. I love you so much. You love me like your own.
Oh,
the video ends with him suddenly looking off screen and then running into the bathroom, hiding in the shower. Seconds later, Shirley would walk in. He would chase her out, encountering his wife in the bedroom and horrifically murdering her in cold blood.
There you go.
After Trent recovered from being shot by police, he would later...
Well, that was a video for his daughter after, like, you know, even if she was that bad, he can't take that moral high ground. Well, he tried, you know, just can't do it. I mean, and would have made it worse for his daughter, you know, would have made it worse for his kid. Because he's tainting his mum's name. She's just a kid or whatever. You know, I mean, I don't know how old she was. She's just a kid. She's obviously got to love her mum. But you're tainting a name and as well as her being gone. And you're trying to excuse it before you actually do it. Sick. Yes. Yeah, the wife, it was just the wife that died. It was the wife that died in the end. The other one got hurt but didn't die. It was the wife that died.
In fact, be released on bail, if you can believe that, but with an ankle monitor. So at least he's got that going for him. And can I shock you? That didn't stay on for long. After doing something so cold-blooded as murdering his wife in their bedroom, shooting her dead, it was in April, 4 months after he was released from prison, that he took off the GPS ankle monitor, which should have been like alarmed, but it wasn't. No alarm went out. At this point, Trent, he was living with his mom. He then took a scooter into Houston. He went to USA Auto Brokers in Houston, where he asked to test drive a car, a black 2013 Chevy Tahoe. A salesman went along with him till Trent drove to a gas station and whipped out a knife, telling the salesman to get out. From there, he went on the run with US Marshals on his case. However, it seemed like he had vanished. There would be sightings all over the country, from Texas to Wisconsin, but he truly disappeared. He remained on the run for 9 full months before a tipster who had...
Hey, Roger, look at that curvature, man. What the heck's going on there?
seen his image, believed she was eyeballing him in real life. This was in Ocala, Central Florida, on New Year's Day, 2022. A tipster called the local sheriff's office after she had seen Trent Pascal naked and asleep in a white van in an Oregon park. That white van Trent was seen sleeping in the nip, dong hanging out. That van had actually been stolen from Peoria, Illinois, if you can believe that. That's how far. And across...
Yeah, I know, bro. I was joking.
Across America, he had been traveling during these 9 months when he had been on the run after shooting his wife dead and, well, filming the little video first and then shooting his wife dead. Oh, and threatening a salesman with a knife.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, your deputies surrounded the van. They told Trent to surrender.
So he's not
minutes later,
in jail again.
They would say they heard a muffled pop and then the sound of something heavy falling to the ground. Police went inside and found him dead of a single gunshot wound.
Oh, he croaked himself. I didn't know that part of the story. He committed suicide. Yeah, I didn't know that part of the story. Well, he truly was a coward.
To the head. A cowardly, narcissistic man who ambushed his own wife, filming this disingenuous crocodile tears video, taking a way out that doesn't seem surprising. He was never wanted to face the justice he so truly deserved. He tried to die by cop when they found him the very day pulling out that revolver.
So he didn't even he tried to die by cop. So he didn't even have to do it himself. That guy was some kind of coward, wasn't he?
And he's lucky they didn't kill him. They almost did. He was in hospital for like a month. And then when they finally caught up with him again...
A month?
He would have done the exact same thing.
What? Calisthenics.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Fitness with Kevin. I'm Kevin. Today, we're going to do a follow-along leg routine. This is an advanced follow-along workout. It's going to be awesome for your legs.
I think that was it. Yeah, David. I think it did say that. Harris County, Texas. Yeah, no, I knew a bit of that story, but I didn't know that end part. So maybe that happened after I knew about the first part.
Legs, the way I designed this workout is that it's going to target your quads, your calves, your hamstrings, and your core.
The Calisthenics channel on YouTube is exactly sort of what it says in the tin. It's all about workouts and form and tips and getting fit. 6-pack abs, baby doll. You gon' get fit with the fella who...
Are you doing Coriolis tonight, are you, Roger? I got you. This morning for me, but tonight for you. I got you, bro. Nice.
Ran the Calisthenics YouTube channel, Kevin Zhang.
Welcome to another episode of Calisthenics. I'm Kevin. Today, we have a special video for you. We're going to talk about diet and nutrition and what foods you should eat to get muscular, ripped, and lose fat. You ready? Stay tuned.
In 2021, Kevin Zhang was 26 years of age, a grad student at Yale in Connecticut. studying at the School of the Environment. Kevin was also an Army veteran, a man who helped the homeless, and he was, in January 2021, newly engaged to Zion Perry, a fellow grad student at Yale who he had met at a Christian retreat. Kevin had a pretty tough childhood. His dad left the family when Kevin was very, very young, so it was just him and his mom. And Kevin will go through most of his tragically short life supporting his mom, only wanting the best for her, doing whatever he could because she took such good care of him when he was young. And he was bullied a lot to boot, but he overcame it, right? And in 2019, he actually bought his own house, his first house. First thing he did when he bought a house, asked his mom to move in with him. As you can see in his videos, he just wanted to help people, put some goodness out into the world, even though he hadn't received a whole lot in his life. And going back even further, you'll find very sweet, thoughtful videos. Kevin was an accomplished pianist. He uploaded musical covers.
And PJ.
Yeah.
How long do you think until you played the movie?
Well, there's about 20 minutes left on this.
Uh-huh.
If we don't say, well, so like we're going straight over after this. So I would say about half an hour, 40 minutes, something like that.
Okay.
It might not even take that long because I'm not saying much to this.
Sure, but yeah, how about I come back in like a half hour?
Yeah, it's up to you, bro.
Okay, yeah, no, because I can only handle morbid stuff so much.
All right, no problem, bro. No
Okay,
problem.
cool, man. All right, talk to you.
See you in a little bit. Bye-bye.
All right.
Okay.
What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Calisthenics. I'm Kevin. Today is my mom's birthday. I'm taking her out to Orcas Island, the San Juan Islands, and I'd like to share this experience with you. So, happy birthday, Mom.
Thank you. He adored his mom, uploading an 11-minute video just for her. Dear Mom, I love you so much. Thank you for always praying for me and loving me by taking care of me. Words fail to describe how much I cherish you.
Is this too morbid for you guys as well? If it is, let me know and I'll stop it. If it's too morbid for all of you, let me know.
I know it was so difficult raising me all by yourself, and many times I could have been a better son. But I promise that I will be a good man, that I will strive to help others in life as long as I continue to draw breath. I will buy you that
I'd do something different, yeah.
House you've always wanted, however long it takes. You are my sunshine, my comforter, and my supporter.
Yeah, I find it interesting as well, and it's obviously it happens. These things happen, So I like now and again to go through them. I don't watch these things a lot myself, but every now and again, I don't mind.
I love you with everything I am. Happy birthday, Mom. And for somebody who wanted to bring just such goodness into the world, right? Getting fit and healthy, playing music. His life will come to a horrifying end. It was the evening of February 6th, 2021, and Kevin Zhang had just left his fiancée, Zion Perry's. He just left her apartment, heading to his own home in New Haven, Connecticut. As he was driving home, his Prius was struck from behind by another car. And when Kevin...
Yeah, I don't do it often either. But not everything in life's actually pretty, is it? Some things are ugly, and it's still the truth,
Got out to check the damage. He was shot twice.
Oh, so
While he lay on the ground, 6 more shots rang out. Shots to the face and stomach. It was pure execution. Kevin had no chance.
See, I don't understand how people can do that. I really don't. It's bad.
Later on that same night, police were called to a car stuck on a snowy railroad tracks. They helped the driver, who they assumed had just missed the road or something, and he was on his way.
What are you doing back here, though?
I just got it here accidentally and I got stuck. Is there any way to get stuck here?
The only thing I can do is call your tow truck.
Okay, cool, fix. I mean, if I can get it off the track, I prefer to drive it myself.
So how about you get a hotel for the night? We'll have the tow truck drop you off to the hotel. You pay for a credit card, and you can arrange picking up the car in the morning.
Okay, let's get the hotel then.
Yeah, let's do that.
If it is safe.
That's probably the safest thing to do.
Okay.
However, the responding officer noticed some strange things in his car as he helped him. A yellow jacket, a briefcase, an MIT backpack. Nothing weird, he just remembered it, and the driver headed off.
Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah, tell me about it. I know bad stuff happens. I know that very well. Huh.
The memorial on Lawrence Street continues to grow. There are flowers, candles, and messages to Kevin to tell him that they love him. The people closest to him just wondering why this all happened.
I heard a gunshot, a woman scream, several shots after that.
A neighbor recalls the harrowing details of what occurred at the corner of Lawrence and Nicole Street at 8:30 Saturday night.
Waited about a minute, came out and saw the body laying there.
As there was this murder investigation going on in regards to Kevin Jiang, and there had been reports of numerous shootings in New Haven at this time. It didn't have a wondrous reputation. It was the next day after Kevin had been brutally.
It's no Hamlet, but it's certainly Shakespearean.
Executed in cold blood in the middle of the street, and police had really nothing to go on. That same officer who the previous night had helped out this guy who had gotten stuck on a snowy railroad tracks, he was called to an Arby's because employees at this Arby's, they'd found something quite suspicious. It was suspicious because it was a bag with guns and ammo. And when the officer arrived and saw what they had found, he took great interest because he remembered seeing those exact bags and that exact jacket.
Yeah, but that's only because these were YouTubers. It's only because they're YouTubers. It wasn't. This guy's just a YouTuber himself. These things certainly happened.
The previous night in that guy's car, linking those items to the car scene and CCTV, they had the likely murderer. He was Chin Xuan Pan, probably butchered that, originally from Shanghai, but grew up in Massachusetts and had attended MIT, where he met and had been interested in Zion Perry. Now, Zion, when she was questioned about this, oh, hey, we think we have a link between your fiance's killer and this guy you went to school with in Boston, Zion would say they had never been an item. They had never been romantically linked ever. They were barely acquaintances, if even that. I guess in Chin Xuan Pan's head, they were a little bit more because Kevin was executed 1 week after they had announced their engagement on social media. It seems like it had been a targeted attack against the man he had been jealous over because of the fact that he was shot mere days after announcing he proposed to Zion Perry. And I'm guessing
this guy does, that chapter, he doesn't just do these. He does things on well-known serial killers and stuff like that as well. He does all that as well. But he does like doing the more online stuff. Well, that's what everybody's into nowadays as well. You know what I mean?
Xuan Pan saw that and was like, I can't have that now. In the days leading up to Kevin Jiang's execution, Chin Xuan Pan had actually driven around New Haven doing drive-by shootings of random houses in the city. Now, miraculously, nobody was ever actually hurt. He had been doing that, so when Kevin Jiang was actually shot dead in the middle of the street, police would think it was just another random shooting linked to whoever was going around. It was all just totally random, not linked. Police, in fact, did think that possibly there was something going on here about it being random. Not anymore. Police eventually tracked down his parents, who they believed were helping him hide out, and put them under surveillance. They were drawing large cash amounts, and it was thought they may try and help him flee the country, possibly to China. And when, in May 2021, Chin Xuan's mother was staying at a hotel, she asked...
He's a famous YouTuber. I would say he's a big YouTuber. I wouldn't say he's famous. He's no Mr. Beast.
to borrow the hotel clerk's phone.
You're entitled to that opinion, bro. You're entitled to that opinion.
Call. She did so, but deleted the number after giving the phone back to the clerk. Police were easily able to find that number. And on May 14th, 2021, Chin Chuan Pan was arrested in Alabama, hiding out at a boarding house. He was found with tens of thousands of dollars and his father's passport. In February 2024, he pleaded guilty to murder and was sentenced to 35 years without parole. A really tragic ending for a guy who just wanted to bring goodness to the world. Executed by some fella he had never met, his fiancée barely even knew, who had a lot more going on in his batshit insane mind than anyone ever knew.
Thanks for watching this episode. Gonna go to sleep now. Good night.
At least that psycho is where he belongs. Tragically, Kevin isn't.
Yeah, Roger, what are you saying?
Oh, not much is tragic. I know that much. But
say again.
It's all tragic, dude. That's what he was talking about when I walked in. It's tragic.
It's tragic. It's very tragic. Yeah, I'll leave it there then. I'll get rid of it. Right, let's go over Rumble. There was still about 15 minutes left of it, but I'll leave it there. Let's go over Rumble. Suck it. Let's do that. Right. The Rumble links there, guys. I'll see you over there. Let me just get it. I'll play out with
everybody kind of fed up with it, you think?
Well, I don't know. Well, one person certainly was, and another person thinks it's a psyop. So what's the point in watching this crap? So yeah, let's just go over. I just thought it was something different. That's all. Did I put a link in? Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, so it's all right. No, I'll stick to what I usually do. I just thought I'd do something different.
Well, I don't mind the unsolved mystery thing or how somebody, tragic stuff.
I don't think it was unsolved. I don't think some of them weren't unsolved. Yeah. One of the dudes was just missing. It's not unsolved. He's just missing. You know what I mean? Because of that storm and that. But I do remember when some of these came out, especially that second one. Right. I'll play out with Harry Matt. Guys. Then we'll do the ERBs when we get to the Rumble side. Right. I did download the Harry Matt, but it was it had Ludacris and all that on it as well. Dwayne Wade and that, but it was an NBA thing. It was on Harry Mack's channel, but because it was an NBA sports thing, I think it was copyrighted. But I'll probably play it on the Rumble side. But let's do this Harry Mack for here.
Yeah, everybody's going to Rumble, dude.
How you guys doing?
Yeah, no, you said. Yeah, it makes sense though.
How are you? I'm good. What are y'all up to?
Nothing. Are you doing the live stream or something?
No, I'm not streaming right now, but I am on here doing freestyle raps for people. Could I do a freestyle for you guys?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I would love to hear.
Okay, dope. But I'm gonna improvise off the top of the dome. So do me a favor. There's three of you guys. Can I get one creative challenging word from each of you to inspire my freestyle? And I only have one request. No food and no animals, because those are the most common suggestions.
I'll start.
What you got?
India.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Alcohol.
Oh yeah, we can work with it. India, alcohol. What else? Cars. Okay. India, alcohol, and cars. You know what? I've done cars quite a few times, so just for the challenge of it, we'll keep it. But give me a fourth word, something different. Try something else.
Hills or mountains.
Hills and mountains. There we go. Yes. All right.
What, the NBA one, Chris, or this one? No, don't worry about it, Canal. It's all good. I've got off the idea of watching it. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
So, India, alcohol, cars, hills and mountains. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's have some fun.
Yeah, got ya.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Check it. Yeah. Check it. Yeah. When I be rapping, they yelling, I'm macking, we into ya. Rappers know I'm about to injure ya. Peace to my fans out in India. Every time that I rhyme, yo, I'm hungry. Kinda like I smoked and I got the munchies. Shout to the people in India. When I be spitting, I hit ya in whole nother country. Coming up the top of the dome. Every time I rhyme, I'm locked in the zone. Even my fans out in India hear me rhyming and then they be pulling out phones. They're like, damn, he be on some ill shit. Pulling out the phone cause they know they gotta film this. Check out how my crowd evolves. I get you fucked up, alcohol. When it comes to rhymes, I'm that dude. She said alcohol, hold up, would that count as food? I said nah, not really, hold up, let me think. I'll use alcohol, that ain't no food, that's something you drink. Yeah, every time I spit, I'm ready to win. I speak on places I actually been. Yeah, down on my lyrics are fat. All of these other rappers, they are thin. I get you twisted like sipping the gin. I get you twisted like sipping the Hennessy. I get you twisted like sipping the vodka. I get you twisted, then boost up your energy. Come off the top of the mental whenever I'm rapping, I'm hitting your ears. People be sipping the wine, people be sipping the beer, people be sipping the alcohol, then they be ready to frolic. Me, if I'm sipping the beer, you know it be non-alcoholic. I keep it sober whenever I'm rhyming, you know that I'm focused whenever I spit. Yeah, I keep it going right off of the tip, and all of my bars are legit. Yeah, it's Harry Mack, I pop up on Omegle. What's up? Shouts out to alcohol, my lyrics get you fucked up. I get you buzzed, I'm buzzing like a bumblebee. Yeah, rappers talking shit, but they don't trouble me. I got bars going hard, leave you scarred, shine like star. People knowing who we are, pulling up in fancy cars. Lamborghini, I'ma pull up in a Lambo. My Maserati going places that they can't go. My BMW is actually a spaceship. And when I'm rhyming, man, I travel distant places. I go to Jupiter, I go out to Mars. I'm in my US space shuttle and I'm up there going hard, going far. Dropping bars for all my people, you need it. Cars is a word that's already been repeated. I said, give me something better, give me something harder, give me something that's astounding. He said, if I can't do cars, then I'm about to do them hills and mountains. Yeah, then again, I'm in a car, pedal to the metal and I got that skill. I'm in a car with a credible build, so I easily be going over hills. Pedal to the metal and I go from 0 to 100 in an instant. Yeah, I've been dreaming of this moment ever since I was an infant. I'm the illest off top, better tell the nation. Every time I spit, it's a celebration. H-Mac, man, I'm hot like Satan. Pedal to the metal, my acceleration. Take me to a much higher elevation. Climbing up the mountain with the lyrics that's astounding. I'ma slay you. I'ma take it right to the peak of Everest, or maybe uppercate you. I'ma take it higher when I spit the fire. I'm the one they always gonna admire when I'm spitting, yo, my empire, what I hold down. I'm a king with a gold crown. If you didn't know before, I'm guessing that you know now. Shouts to India, I gotta represent. I put a lot of time in, so my skills are evident. They know that they ain't gotta ask, kid, cause I'ma smash this to homie in the middle and two friends on side with glasses. I'ma break it down, I make you move your hands up and down. Kill it with the pleasure sound. Y'all know that I don't fuck around. Much love out to India, y'all know my bars the truest. I meditate like Buddhists. I grab the mic and we do this. Let's go.
Whoa, bro! Awesome, dope. That was so dope, bro.
Can we get your YouTube or Insta ID or something?
Absolutely. Let me drop it in the chat right now. I go by Harry Mack, so it's just youtube.com/Harry Mack.
Okay, that was really great.
Oh, thank you. Bro. Thank you so much, you guys. Appreciate y'all.
Loved it. We loved it.
Appreciate your work. Really liked it.
Right. Rumble. Let's head over there, guys. Yeah, he practices so much, I think, David. I just think he's so used to doing it. It's just fluid. It just comes to him just like that, you know. He does it. He certainly does it every day for YouTube. You know, he does. He goes out in the street. I think he used to busk and stuff like that, you know, to begin with. But now he's come a bit more big because he does that. But yeah, I think he just does it so much. It's easy, like Eminem. It just flows to him, you know. Double entendres and that. I mean, he's not an Eminem standard, but I mean, he's certainly good enough to be up there with them. You know what I mean? But I just think he chooses to do it for himself by the looks of it. I mean, he does do some events. You know, you see some things that he does. He does do some events, but not to the degree of Eminem and that. But he does do some stuff, doesn't he? But yeah, no, Canal, don't worry about that, man. I just like Derek already thought it was morbid, so I just thought, yeah, no, it was maybe a bad choice. But you know, I just like to do something different now and again. Sometimes it doesn't work out. You know, don't worry about it. Don't you feel bad? Yeah, I would think so. I wanted Dax to. I wanted them to collab with Dax. Not too sure now, but I think it would have been good. But yeah, it'd be good. It would be good for him to come out with Harry Mack. That would be ace, man. Right, let's go over there. I'll do the Harry Mack NBA one, and then we'll do the 3 ones that Kunal put in. So, link for Rumble. There you go, guys. I will see you over there, and then we've got the movie Illusionist. It's not movie night tonight. Movie night tomorrow night, but it's just one movie tonight. Tomorrow night it's movie night, and we'll do either Grandma's Boy or Eight-Legged Freaks, one or the other. And then the other day, the Sunday, we'll do the one we didn't do. Either or. Right, let's go over there, Gudgies. See you over there. Here the sun sets. Free is free.
Indeed.
Indeed. Ta-ta. See you over there.